of these games wasn't to kill you. She only wanted a playmate, like a child wanting attention. Being a spirit without knowledge of love, she must have thought that was play. Who knows how she got the other spirits to listen, perhaps magic similar to necromancy. I assume her way of hosting was to make them like fairy tales, a dull spirit that embodies the grudge of death. I have to say, Kaguya's games is very fitting. But it doesn't appropriately reflect your efforts. This is an era where even Kaguya uses a phrase like NG. We would call it necrogame among ourselves. We could call it necrogame among ourselves. Though you likely couldn't care less about the name. My apologies. At any rate, you've survived NG and saved your sister. I wish you were happily ever after. I wonder why Kaguya was obsessed with you. D-Man. Is that all the cards? Damn. How the hell did D-Man hide a card here? Thoughts for another time. Right now I gotta take care of Demon Tsukuyomi. Indeed, I can't see a damn thing. What is that? A burnt bench that's fallen apart. I thought it was a bike. If you go by the state of this bench, the fire was really bad. I'll look around the area, and find a gun on the floor. This gun. I think it's the one the arsonist had. Find something? I found the gun the arsonist had. What? Pick up the gun from under the bench and show it to her. Looks like it still works. Yeah. What'll you do with it now? Preserve it as evidence? Nah. If the thing still works, it might come in handy when we're fighting the spirit. Don't a gun will work on a spirit? Don't know yet until you try. Anyway, we'll get better evidence from Tomoko Okiyama's house. Okay. I'll take it once we get out of this alive, so don't go losing it now. If worst comes to worst, you'll turn a blind eye to me shooting this, right? Depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Hey. Wonderful. Shotgun! It's a reminder of something kids can ride. It's charred within an inch of its life and unrecognisable. Oh. Floors crumbling from the heat of the fire. Burnt floors in a pathetic state. There's piles of ash everywhere. Blackened chains are on the floor. Must have used these to make sure the hostages didn't escape. Yeah, the victims were trapped in chains. Gas was poured on them, and then they were set on fire. Some grand ritual sacrificing innocence just for his own ego. The venom in her words stops my tongue. Maybe I can learn something if I touch the chains. Might see more if there's blood on them. I'll take all the information I can get. The instant I touch them, my hand is scalded by searing heat. I quickly yank my hand back. What happened? The chains are still hot. They look like they'd be cool to the touch. The chains don't look hot at all, but I definitely felt heat when I touched them. Clearly not believing me, Hazuki reaches out to touch the chain and gets burned. You're right. I mean, I wasn't lying. God. Give me some credit. Probably the victim's blood. Bloodmetry! Will I reach out with my fingers? Yeah. Now we get to see this wonderful scene, I guess. Oh, this is just awful. Yeah, hearing jingle bells. All distorted. Ooh. What in the world are you thinking? What will this even accomplish? It's not too late to... Oh, I killed them. Oh, he's covered in mouths. Shut up, idiot. That's a massive gasoline can. What the fuck? This is the most important part. So he was part of Kaguya's game then. He's covered in mouths. It's the department store before it was burned. But something's off. A man with a cigarette hanging from his mouth looks down at several adults chained together. On his arm are some familiar looking mouths. Between him and the adults is a kid. Looks like he's soaked in something. The plastic container on the floor makes it pretty obvious what that something is. Masaru. What are you gonna do with Masaru? So, the kid's name is Masaru, huh? That's my name too. Maybe that'll make Mom happy. You asshole. The man with the scarf tries to jump forward, but the others two grab onto him. Don't move, he'll kill us too. Just endure it. I don't want to die. Let me go. Masaru. Oh no. Yeah. Shall we get started? Mom's waiting after all. I think I'll start with this kid. I don't want to hear them screaming. He plucks a cigarette from his mouth and turns the fiery tip toward the kid. This is fucked. Cry loudly for me, okay, Masaru? For Demon Tsukiyomi's sake. That is not what I want to hear. Please, my mom. Damn, I feel sick. You don't look so well, Kijima. Did you see something? Yeah, I wish I didn't. I tell Hazuki and Ue about the tragedy that happened here. A Demon Tsukiyomi ritual sacrificing a bunch of families. The man laughing horribly as he did it. I can barely even say the words. Then the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual was what he was really after, huh? Looks like, yeah. The granted wish needs to be proportional to the value of the burned object. So he burned living humans. The rituals failed though. Kijima, you said the arsonist was a man, yeah? Yeah, in his 30s maybe. He said his name was Masaru. And he had mouths on his arm. Mouths? It's Kaki's curse. Better explain. I tell her about the horrifying mouths that appear on me and Aunt Natsume. In other words, the arsonist might have been caught up in Kaki's game. Yeah, most likely. Oh, speaking of... Time's running out. Countless mouths surface of being crudely laughing. It's almost the finale of the tale. Please grant my wish. No, that's all it says. Shit, I don't have much time left. The curse is getting worse? Yeah. That's bad. We'll be fine. She falls silent, thinking about something. What's gone into you? Isn't the only way to stop the curse to defeat the spirit? Yeah. Then we need to find it, right? Yeah. Then it's sink or swim. We'll call Demon Tsukiyomi. So you're saying we gotta perform the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual? That's right. That's our only option? There's no other way to escape the curse other than doing something about the Demon Tsukiyomi. Time's running out, I gotta take a gamble. It's like I'm tightrope walking over a chasm. Actually, I'm always being backed up to the edge of a cliff. If we have chains, 2 hand mirrors, and something to burn, we can summon Demon Tsukiyomi. The chains are here, so we just need the mirrors and a fire starter. Should have brought that compact mirror. Hazuki, you have a hand mirror, don't you? Well, my escape was kinda in a rush, so I forgot my makeup pouch. Don't look at me either, by the way. You're kidding. I've got something to start a fire. Sorry, Kijima. I only wish I had the ability to set things on fire. I don't smoke, but I've got a lighter on me. Then all we need is something to burn. Nothing for it. I'll have to look around. Right. I don't want to hear this. What's this song? I think it's Jingle Bells. The song was playing in the vision I saw. And it's heavily distorted. Right, so I got a vision of the scene of the fire, like everyone thought it was arson. Demon Tsukiyomi ritual performed with victims of sacrifice. This is Momoi, site of fire. Saw a ghost of a victim. How to replicate the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual. The chains. Object to burn. What about the joined mirrors? Can I just get out of here? I don't like this song. No. Oh, I get to hear it all along? Oh, wonderful. A bunch of different products are on display. I could burn the plushies. Better check the display toys. Could probably use this for the ritual. I'll pull a slightly burnt hand mirror out from among the toys. The mirror part isn't burnt at least, so we can use it. Whoa. This takes me back. This is the magic rod that Magical Girl J used. There must be some kind of shoujo anime. She dances around. She's hopping around so much, her skirt flares up. Did you see? No, and I wasn't trying to. You'll totally get cursed if you peek. Yeah, what kind? The words Momo's personal servant will magically appear on your face. Yeah, it's definitely a curse. I keep my voice low, but Hazuki can still hear me. She elbows me in the side. Oh, we got a melted stick. There's a bunch of other plushies on display. They don't all look like it, but most are wet to the touch. Oh. So wet that I kinda don't want to shove any of them into my bag. There's something red between a few of the animals, so I grab it. What's a flare doing here? It's been soaked between... it's between soaked plushies, so it's also wet, making it unusable. But it's definitely a flare like the ones on the floor by the elevator. That's too bad. If it wasn't wet... Yeah. Sighing, I put it back. Designed for girls, look again for anything useful, but still nothing. Welp. What the hell is that? Oh, what's that? A lot of toys out on display. A bunch of toys for little boys. Hey, you think you can use these gloves? For what? That's your job to figure out, Kijima. We got rider gloves. I found a toy robot nearby that still looks normal. Normal enough, anyway. Burnt robot. Wow, what a funny looking robot. Duh, it's burnt. No. It's still rather funny looking, even without being burnt. Would any boy actually want it? I'm sure there was some. I look around a bit more, but everything else is burnt beyond recognition. Well, shoot. Right, we have these. We could use flares for the ritual, but these are too wet to use. They're rolling everywhere, so let's see if any still work. Sure. I check each flare on the ground to see if they can be used for the fire needed for the ritual. So, find any good ones? No, they're all soaked. Oh well. I've got everything, but I couldn't find anything to burn. If we could just use that flare. We just need the gunpowder inside. Yeah, I found a flare mixed in with that toy you found earlier. It was too wet to use, but if there was one in a place like that, maybe there are flares in other places too. True. Some might even be usable, but one ain't gonna be enough. We'll need a bunch of them. Got it. Guess I'll go back and double check where I've already looked. Okay. So, check here again. All I found so far are wet flares, but I may as well try again. You want to look again? Yeah, there might be spots that aren't wet. I search every nook and cranny for a spot that's dry. Aha! There's a dry patch behind some of the plushies. I push an animal aside and see one with a big hole in its back. A red tube pokes out of it. Found one that looks like it still works. Hey! Hey, nice work. Just like Hazuki thought. But what are flares doing in a place like this? They were used to make a fake fire. Beats me. Probably left by the arsonist. There's no way to understand people like that. Now let's keep looking elsewhere. Once we call Demon Tsukiyomi, the truth will come to light. Oh my god. A mannequin. Going by its size, it must be for kids. Check all around and on the mannequin in the kids' clothes. You find anything? Nope. Oh. Oh, there's one over here. Great job. Easy enough. I guess I'll go back out. Keep looking for others. God, how many do we need? We have 2. I thought 2 would have been enough. I check around the tree. There's a flare in the pot. Found one that looks like it still works. Yeah. Where else? Nice work. Keep looking for others. Still got more to find. Ah. Clothes on display. Search around the display. Found one. I think we can use it too. Nice. The rest of this are just clothes, huh? You put any in your bag, I'll tag you with police tape. Wasn't gonna touch him. Why would you do that? I'd say we're fine. Also, she didn't mention anything about, needing more of them, so maybe we have enough. Possibly. I'll check out the playground equipment. There are three flares around it. Here's hoping these are still okay. I pick up each one up and check if it can be used. 2 out of 3 are too burnt, but the last one seems like it could still work. Wish all of them were good. At least it wasn't a total bust. Found one. Hey, nice work. Keep looking for others. Really? Oh. How many does that make? I count the flares in my bag. 5. Some are kinda damp, but we only need the gunpowder inside them. With a flame, they'll dry right up and ignite. Guess I'll start preparing for the ritual then. I need to move the chains, but they're too hot. No, we're nearly at the encounter, I think. What's this? The screams for the mouths pierce my brain. The tailors reach happily ever after. Tsukiyomi demon, Tsukiyomi demon. Oh, Tsukiyomi demon. Don't open, don't open, don't open, don't open. Please grant my wish. Please grant my wish, please. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Almost, huh? All that's left to do is the ritual called Demon Tsukiyomi and defeat it. Easy! I could probably use the gloves. Rider gloves. They're made of thick faux leather and could be used as batting gloves or even pot holders. Yeah, they might work. I pull the rider gloves out of my bag and put them on. Hesitantly I touch the chains. So? They're not hot. I can carry them this way. I maneuver the chains into a circle. I wear gloves normally, so that's confusing. Is this okay? Yeah, that should be fine. The chains are ready now. So the chains are ready. Oh, there we go. In the center, use the flare. Break down the flares and leave just the gunpowder on the floor. We'll need multiple so it burns longer. Exactly. I take out the flares and tear them apart. I'll help too. It's way too much effort, but at least it's worth it. We managed to gather quite a bit of gunpowder. Should be plenty now. Hurry and get the other stuff ready. Oh yeah, we need to put the mirror down, don't we? Because the mirror's been warped, the reflections it shows are a bit distorted. Take the burnt hand mirror from my bag and try holding it up to the puddle. The puddle's reflected in the mirror, and the mirror's reflected in the puddle. So cleanly reflected. This should be a good stand-in for joining mirrors. Oh, there we go. We're all good. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual. All I need to do is say the magic words. What should I wish for? How about that your curse is lifted? Oh yeah, I'll go with that then. Oh. Time to light the gunpowder from the flares. Once it's burning, I close my eyes. Demon Tsukiyomi, please come here. Making a silent wish for the curse on me to be released. I call forth the Demon Tsukiyomi. What feels like an eternity of silence passes. Suddenly the room darkens and I feel cold. Everything is enveloped in a strange stillness. Almost like I'm the only person in the whole world. As that feeling settles over me... Ooh! Oh, you are horrible. Oh god, it's got so many eyes. Yee. A small clump of flesh appears out of thin air. Weird lumps grow rapidly all over until it's suddenly a huge mass of flesh. This is Demon Tsukuyomi. It's completely disgusting. My whole body shudders. Ugh, that's not the spirit I was imagining. Didn't think it'd be this horrible. Just what were you imagining? Run away screaming if you're scared. You think you're being funny? If I ran after coming this far, I couldn't call myself an occult idol. Plus, we both know it'd be a problem if I left you to your own devices and you got reckless. Then, you know, you're stuck with me until it's over. Some kind of dark surge attacks me at Royals like burning hatred. Shit, what am I supposed to do? Grant. Grant? Like a wish? But what wish am I supposed to grant? I was super excited for it. Is that like a gift? What? Looking forward to what? Do you understand? Didn't that voice that said Grant sound like an adult? Yeah, it did. And the one that said wanna sounded more like a kid. That means a parent wanting to grant a kid's wish. Something a kid wants from their parents. A gift. Yeah. But I can't think of what it'd be. Sorry. It's up to us to figure out the rest. Survival time! So, a parent wants to grant a kid's wish. If I can grant that, then... Ooh! Scene 1. Ooh. Oh. Buy me a big monkey, please. Ah! The symbol gorilla! It seems to be back. There we go. So it'd be the symbol gorilla. Yes. Handed the symbol gorilla to the lower right face. No reaction at all, huh? No idea if I've got it right or not. Let's do something about all of them first. I want Jennifer. Okay. Jennifer. Showed up as if it had itself hanged. A long thread is part of the toy. Oh. Well, there we go. An eerie laughing girl doll that appeared in the first floor hallway. Its face looks terrifying. On its feet it says Gia in smudge text. Jennifer. Yes. No reaction again. Maybe I need to give things to all the faces first, like Hazuki said. Maybe. Ah, that's a nose. Grant my wish. Mum, please. How the hell am I supposed to know what that is? I don't know. The stick? Sure. It's a 50-50 gamble. No reaction again. Oh, I got it right. Okay, good. Pew pew, boom bang. So that's the robot. Cool. There. Oh, they were all kids. I've given something to every face. All I can do now is wait for a reaction. Yay, a simple gorilla. Thanks, Dad. One of the faces cries out excitedly. Whoa. What about Kijima? It's too early to celebrate. I sound grim, but we haven't heard the other faces' reactions yet. It's Jennifer. Thank you so much, Mom. Apparently I got a second face right too. It's Kaiser Robot. The third face also yells excitedly. Just one more. Mom? Mom? Ooh? Huh? Right, and I thought we were in the clear demon Tsukiyomi goes berserk. Chains come flying at us. Oh, we failed? Shit. Hazuki? I yank her out of the way of the chains. You okay? Yeah. Thanks, Ujima. Huh? No, we can't do anything when it's like this. Run! Oh, we didn't fail, I guess. Did we fail? I can't tell. I make a break for it, Hazuki and Ui are on my heels. I think that angry face was the only wrong one. What should we do? Well, if we knew what it wanted... That's the one that was talking about its mom, right? Yeah. Demon Tsukiyomi doesn't sound very far away. It must be chasing us. We better get out of here. Where can we go? Use the elevator to go back to where we were. We'll figure out what it wants in the meantime. May as well, we've got no other choice. Oh, I thought I'd cocked up. Barreling into the elevator hall, I run straight to the door and press the button. What? What's wrong? You better open it fast, it's gonna catch us. I pushed it, but it won't open. Of course. I jam my thumb on the button again and again, but the thing still doesn't open. Has it caught up to us? I haven't seen it yet. We have some time even if it does appear. It's pretty far from the sales floor to here. The pep talk is appreciated, but if we stay stuck like this, we'll be up shit creek. God damn it. Fine, if you're gonna be that way. Oh, the stupid door's pissing me off. I grip the edges and try to force it open. Realising what I'm trying to do, Ui jumps in to help me out. Uh-oh. That looks smaller than before. It fights us, and we haven't made much progress before Demon Tsukiyomi appears. It's not very far away. No way. Shit, I was careless. Hurry, hurry, it's gonna kill us. Open up! Terror gives me the extra strength I need and the door cracks open. Yes! I slip my hands into the crack and force it open. Alright, go, get inside! Okay, we got lucky. Hazuki runs in, followed by Ue. Once I'm sure they made it, I slip inside too. Ooh! Close the door now! Ue smashes the button on the panel. It's no use, the door won't close because it's caught on Demon Tsukiyomi. You give it up after we've made it this far? Move! With a roar, I kick Demon Tsukiyomi with all my might. The heat burns the sole of my shoe, filling the elevator with the smell of burnt rubber. Phew. The spirit retreats just enough that the door manages to close. Holy shit. Whoa, nicely done, Kijima. Phew. We're going up. Seems so. I hope we can go back down. That's up to luck. At least we're safe for now. I never would have imagined you'd kick a spirit. Just faster that way. I guess so. It's too bad that didn't make it rest in peace. If only it was that easy. Lucky for us, the elevator connects to Moon Tower's roof. We rush out onto the terrace. Are we still in the survival? I think so. Oh, whoa. The hell's up with the moon? After we left the department store, we should be back at Moon Tower. Did Demon Tsukuyomi do this? It's not over yet. If Demon Tsukuyomi's the one controlling the moon, it'll be here soon. What'll we do, Kijima? I can't just poof ideas out of thin air, you know? We're just gonna do something about that last face, right? Well, which face? You know, the one that was all, this isn't Mom or whatever. All the others seem satisfied. They want their mom, huh? This reminds me of Yamato Shrine. I hope his babies are able to rest in peace. If you're able to reminisce, then use that brain to get thinking and help us out. Cell phone vibrates, breaking the silence. Whoa, that's me. She pulls her phone from her pocket. It's Ben. Maybe Akiyama's thing revealed something. Hey, it's me. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. What? You serious? So he's on there too? No, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. If there's nothing else, I gotta go. We got our hands full at the moment. We'll talk more later. Bye. Can't believe it. You seem excessively shocked over something. Get some amazing info or what? Yeah, it's a doozy. Remember the name that was scratched off of that memorial there? Well, that name was Masaru Ishimaru. Masara Ishimaru. Wait, Ishimaru was the President Asumi? Yeah, Masaru is Noboru Ishimaru's second son. But that's not all. According to Akiyama's notebook, Masaru Ishimaru was the one who caused the fire. What, seriously? That's just Akiyama's own conclusion after she conducted an investigation alone. The gun found at the scene couldn't have belonged to just any random schmuck. That's what caused her to be suspicious of Masaru. He was notorious for his violence and his habit of abducting people. Dad's influence prevented him from ever getting arrested, though. If he was the arsonist, then the one who sacrificed all those people for Demon Tsukuyomi's ritual was... Yeah, it had to be him, Masaru Ishimaru. The thin man with the gun who I saw in the kids' plaza during my vision. Must have been Masaru Ishimaru. Don't let his father off the hook, though. He knew what his son liked to do, so he must have guessed who the arsonist was. And he still added his son's name to the list of the victims without even batting an eye. Counted as a victim, it's harder to investigate him, plus it buys a whole lot of sympathy too. So they're both pieces of shit. Yeah, complete garbage. Guess someone agreed. Because the name on the memorial was scratched out. If Ishimaru died in the fire, then he's probably a part of Demon Tsukuyomi too. That means even in death, the victims are stuck with the guy who killed him. If we beat him, the victim should rest in peace. But how do we do that? That's your department. So much for we. Before we beat him, we're gonna find him. True. Hey, Kijima.